I'm singing in the rain, just singing in the rain. What a glorious something happy to say. It may be raining outside, but that doesn't mean that you can't go to Walt Disney World. Hey, welcome to Planet Mark, your one-stop vlog for everything Disney, travel countdowns and information videos. And in this series we're going to be going around all of the Disney parks and having a look and seeing what the best rides and attractions for you if it starts to inevitably rain. But before we start though, make sure you've subscribed to Planet Mark and hit our bell notification to be told of the next great upload, and check out our links in the description box below. So today we're looking at the Magic Kingdom and the best rides to get out of the rain whilst you're there. The Haunted Mansion, located in Liberty Square. Although initially the queue is outside where you'll be admiring the Gothic architecture, as soon as you get in through those doors you're in for a ride. It gets completely shut off. You'll be immersed in the spooky atmosphere the entire time. And just knowing that it's raining outside and you're escaping the rain through a haunted house is just super creepy.
You're not alone. There's no way out. Apart from the gift shop where you have to buy super expensive overpriced t-shirts.
Oh, sorry about that guys. Abraham Lincoln wanted a tea party. He's always doing this. He just won't leave me alone. He's always bringing me to the other side. Next up, if you're in Fantasyland, Peter Pan is kind of where you want to go, because Peter Pan is just this great ride. There's a really big, long queue if it's really raining outside. There's lots of really interactive stuff to do in the queue. So definitely prepare, because you will be in there for a long time. I mean, this is probably better for kids. I mean, when Laura was 11, she went to Disneyland Paris, and the bit where it flies over London, she said, oh, I was getting butterflies in my stomach. But when we went there at the age of 25, not quite the same effect. So basically, if you're 11 or under, go on it, you're going to love it. If you're 11 plus and not have any kids, maybe not. Mickey's PhilharMagic. This is a show, it's really great. There's not really much of a queue whenever we've been there. There's always been loads of fast passes available, and it's all indoors, so if you don't really fancy a ride or a roller coaster, then this is definitely a place. It's a really great show. It's a sing-along, although I do kind of feel like they make you wait outside the theatre for a bit too long. That's normally about, like, I don't know, a 20-25 minute wait just outside. It's like, oh, we're nearly about to get in there. And then like 20 minutes later, it's like, we're still about to get in there. We haven't moved a bit. It's a Small World. Okay, no. Don't go on It's a Small World. I cannot stand this ride. It's a horrible ride. It's terrible. It's not aged well. It's creepy dolls. It's horrid music. It's like the people that were writing the song were like, okay, we've got the first line of the song down, Bob. How long have we got left?
I don't know how to tell you this, but 10 seconds?
What, 10 seconds? Oh, just stick in like 50 different languages and they'll be fine. Also in Fantasyland is the Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. Basically the queue is a lot more indoorsy. It's a lot more cutie as well. And personally I much prefer Pooh to Pan any day. There's a lot more going on in this ride than there is on the Peter Pan ride. It kind of reminds me, if you've been to Universal but not Disney, it reminds me of the Cat in the Hat ride, all the bumpiness and more interactions going on. It's just a bit more fun. Okay, so over to Tomorrowland. Space Mountain. If there's going to be a lot of rain, Space Mountain is perfect. I mean, even with Fast Pass, you're looking at maybe waiting about half an hour before you even get onto the ride. There's a big long queue. It takes ages to walk up there. Big long queue there. I guess a relatively long ride for a roller coaster. I mean, not super mega long, but it's longer. It lasts, I don't know, like 3-4 minutes, which is long for a roller coaster. And even getting out, you have to go up this big escalator thing, which is pretty cool. You get to see some NASA stuff. And the shop as well. The gift shop is so cool. A lot of these gift shops afterwards for Disney aren't overly interesting, not really my kind of thing, but Space Mountain was pretty cool. Definitely, even if you don't buy anything, just go check out the stuff they've got there. And also, this is the place where you can get custom-made phone covers as well. Although expensive, still you can get it there. And awesome magic bands. Sticking within Tomorrowland, we're looking at Monsters Inc. Laugh Floor. This is really fun. It's different every time with the audience interaction, so you can go multiple times and have a different laugh every single time. There's not really that much of a queue because it's a relatively big theatre, so definitely if there's a lot of rain and you don't want to be queuing for a roller coaster for hours on end, just go to Monsters Inc. And next up is a ride which again you can go on multiple times and have a different experience. It's Buzz Lightyear's Space Ranger Spin. Different experience in the sense that you're aiming for a high score. It's like a video game, but you're shooting ants and zergs with like this blaster thing. And yeah, so you try and get the highest score, or you could just do what I do and just press the little button thing to make it go round the entire time, like a spin teacup, and it'd be sick. Pirates of the Caribbean. This is a classic. It's like a boat ride. Go through the story of Pirates of the Caribbean, well, before it was a film, with like Captain Jack Sparrow. Personally, I don't really like this. It's just a bit of a boring film. It's just a bit of a boring ride. It hasn't really aged particularly well, and it just really feels like you're on a boat ride, like a log flume without the best bits, and for some reason someone's got their toys out. I mean, the gift shop is okay, but there's not enough indoorsy stuff to be around it to really make worth. Okay, next is two shows I'm just going to put together in like one description. It's the Enchanted Tiki Room and the Country Bear Jamboree. Basically, they're both the same kind of things. They're all singy animatronics. One's parrots, one's bears. Evidently, you can probably guess which one's the bears. It is indoors, however, it kind of does feel like it's a bit drafty, so it does make it feel like it is a kind of outdoors. I suppose that's kind of what they were going for. The queue is outdoors though, so if it's chucking it down, you don't want to be waiting out in that rain. So maybe if you're thinking, it's about to rain, or it's going to be raining like 5 minutes, then yeah, go into the Enchanted Tiki Room or Country Bear Jamboree. Next, Under the Sea, Journey of the Little Mermaid. I know it probably sounds a bit weird to be wanting to go under the sea where it's all wet to get out of the rain, but stick with me. So jump aboard a clam mobile. Okay, stop right there. Disney don't want this to be dirty, so get your head out of the gutter right now. What you do is you jump into Ariel's clam, go deep into the wet sea, and potentially see crabs. Next is the bookable character meet and greets. I'm not talking about the ones which are all outside and you're waiting outside in the queues for ages and they have to swap out every 10 minutes because it gets too hot and in those costumes. I'm talking about the ones that you book on your Fast Pass. They used to have the Talking Mickey at the town hall, but they've got loads of other ones. But there's like the princess meet and greet in one of the castles. So these are all indoors, nice, air conditioned. You're waiting a lot less as well. Well, it feels like you're waiting a lot less because it's indoors. So if you're looking to get all of those signatures, book the character meet and greets. Next, the Hall of Presidents. If you love American history or just fancy knowing about the history of how America got made and the presidents, like it names all of the presidents, it's like an indoor show. It used to be narrated by Morgan Freeman, but we haven't seen the new one, so I don't know if it still is. And also, one word, well, 2 words, Trump animatronic. You need that in your life. The Enchanted Towers with Belle. So basically, most of the queue is outside. However, if it's the last, 15 minutes, it will be inside. So if it's a relatively short queue, then go inside and wait, because it is a really nice tower. It's not just for kids, they get the adults involved as well. I mean, I was chosen last time to be a suit of armour, and I had to kind of like just do some weird marching thing. It was a bit odd, but I got a free present for it. It was just a bookmark, but you know, it was still a present. It was free from Disney, and they don't normally give out free things. And finally, a last pick for the things to escape the rain at Magic Kingdom is a classic. It's the Carousel of Progress. Admittedly, it hasn't really aged well. The song is very catchy, but at the same time, it's not particularly relevant nowadays, other than to look back and say, this was something that Walt Disney himself made as a piece of American heritage. I will say though that all of the queue, every part of the queue is all outside. There's no gift shop or anything like that. It's just more of a relic for you to go and enjoy. It lasts 15-20 minutes the show, but still, just to say that you've done it, you need to say you've ever done it and to be able to sing that song. It's a great big beautiful tomorrow, shining at the end of every day. It's a great big beautiful tomorrow, it's just a dream away, or something along those lines. But that's just my opinion. What's your opinion? What's your favourite ride or attraction to escape the rain at Magic Kingdom? Tell me in the comment section below. Share it and like this video. Subscribe to Planet Mark and hit our bell notification to be told of the next great upload. And check out the links in the description box below for great Orlando essentials that are super cheap. Follow us on Twitter at PlanetMarkVlog, Facebook.com/PlanetMarkVlog, or Instagram at Disney.Dreamer_UK. See you in the next one, guys. Bye, 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 bye.